Yeah, I thought it was obviously nice to get through that one straight sets, and I played well in the big moments, served well, and I was enjoying myself, and yeah, it was a lot of points on my terms and a lot of physical rallies, long points, and the courts were quite slow. I think it played into my hands, so it was good performance, and overall I was moving solid and did everything pretty well.
Thank you. Okay, gentlemen, name and affiliation, please. Mike, ahead.
Mike Dixon, the Mail Cam. What was different in that performance today compared to what's sort of happened since Wimbledon?
Yeah, I think I had a good week's preparation, and we, as a team, we really wanted to bring a lot of quality to the sessions, and try to keep things quite short in terms of the practice and preparation, and I really enjoyed the week before, and I was able to reset, go back to TCU where I went to college and spent a few days there with some of my old coaches, and to see some of the team and the boys, and I practiced with them a little bit, and I always have good feelings coming to New York, and I think I set the tone really high in terms of the standard in my practices, and I think it showed going into the match today, and I think definitely I was a bit more calm on the court and managed my serve really well and served well in the big moments.
Simon Briggs, Daily Telegraph. That's really interesting about you going back to TCU. I mean, who's the head coach there? Is it still the same guy? And did you not the same guy?
Roditi, his name, David Roditi.
Still the same guy. Yeah. And did you kind of actually get him to look at technical stuff, or was it more like for morale?
Actually, I played golf with him. No, I didn't do any tennis, and I was playing on the court and practicing with some of the boys, and got to hang out with Pennington Jones and some of the younger Brits, it was just kind of reset there and got some good rest in, and like I said, when I got here, was able to get good quality in my sessions, and I was really enjoying the practices, and got practice yesterday with Alcaraz. Had a really good practice, and I think it really set the tone yesterday, and then I was able to put it into my match today, and it was not an easy match. Shevchenko's had a good year so far, and I know his game quite well and practiced with him a few times, so I was able to play longer points and win some of the tougher games. So it was a nice match to play in the first round to get a lot of rhythm.
Stuart Fisher, The Times. That was actually your fastest ever Grand Slam victory. I just wondered, is it as nice as you felt on the court at one of the four majors for some time?
Yeah, I didn't know that. No, I always feel good coming to New York, and I think I was really hungry to get a win. I hadn't had too many in the last few weeks, so I wanted to keep my head down and keep going point for point, and I really gave the guy nothing. I think I missed only a few balls in the first kind of hour, and in 20 minutes I was able to keep my concentration throughout the whole match, and I gave him nothing, and played long points, and I was able to spread the ball around with my forehand, and it was a good win, but on to the next one.
Simon Campbell's Glasgow Herald. Have you been back to TCU much over the years, and how did this visit come about?
I hadn't. I was always planning to, but I ended up always doing too well in Cincinnati last year, so just came straight here, and then obviously I was going to go another time, but it didn't work out, and I think I lost early in Cincinnati, and it was too early to come here, and so I was able to just go there and rest and practice on those courts again, and just be on those courts and just feel just kind of reset, and it was really enjoyable to go there and see everyone there, but it was insanely hot. It was like over 40 every day, so we're trying to practice early, and then came here, and it was like nothing, and it's so easy to play in the heat here, and it was a good few days, but then we came here quite early anyway, but nice to get back there.
Okay.
And what would you say to anybody that may be doubting you and saying that maybe your results from last year or even the beginning of this year, they're expecting you to come down now? What would you say to those people?
What was the question?
What would you say to anybody that maybe might be doubting you and that your results from last year or even the beginning of this year, winning the Rio final, or are now expecting you to maybe come back down now?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always going to be ups and downs in someone's career, and I think it's for me, I went through playing not where I wanted to be, and I think it's completely normal, and I had such a great start to the year and such a good last couple of years, and I think I've got a great team around me, and I think it's, for me, I know I have the confidence in me to come back, and I'm really feeling good already this week, and I think it's kind of my best surface here on the hard courts, and I'm really going to take it match by match and get back to where I was at the beginning of this year, and I think it starts on the practice court, and then I was able to show that on the match court today. So
Name and affiliation when we ask question. Okay, please. Thank you, Mike. Go ahead.
Where, can you just tell where exactly is TCU?
It's in Fort Worth, which is
Fort Worth. It's actually in the city. Isn't it?
yeah, like just 10 minutes away.
Okay, logistic question.
Tamani Gara from The Guardian. You mentioned practicing with Carlos. Just curious, do you decide who you want to practice with? Do you delegate that to Facu? And has the quality of practice partners changed since, going from being just inside the top 100 to being, a top player?
Yeah, Facu, my coach, is very organised with the practices, so he's asking all the other coaches very in advance, and I think he has a good relationship with Juan, and I'm always practicing or trying to play with the best players and kind of different players, and I think for me, I really enjoy playing with him and playing points with him, because you can't really leave the ball short or kind of take anything off the ball, because he's going to be the one dictating play. So, and he's always enjoying the practice and bringing a lot of flair and excitement to the practice court. So kind of you feed off that energy, and I had a really good session yesterday, and like I said, I was able to put it on the match court today.
Okay, Simon, do you have another question?
You probably won't agree with this, because I know how much you like to kind of rack up the matches, but is there an argument that you've actually played a little bit less, you might be a kind of fresh, if you haven't had such as many wins since Wimbledon? Yeah, definitely fresh, and haven't played too many matches, so I would rather play more matches. It's obviously a good sign, so I'm feeling fresh physically, and we had a good week, like I said. So I'm going to take it match by match, and I think it's important to stay fresh mentally and really take care of that win today. Enjoy that tonight, and then go out on the practice court tomorrow and keep improving, keep enjoying, and for sure, I'm more fresh than I was the last few years. So I guess you can look at it in a positive way and take that. But I'm looking forward to the next match and tomorrow's practice.
Okay, last question.
Ron Chaffee, USOpen.org. So the statistics show that you won the majority of the short points, the medium points, and the long points. So was that one of your strategies to try to be effective at in all different shot levels or rally levels?
I think it's a good stat, winning all the short ones, and medium and long. I was honestly trying to get out there and do that and win all those points, and I think I was really trying to in the first kind of couple shots, to especially returning, try to rush him, and I actually watched Dan Evans play him only a few weeks ago, and he was taking the second serve return really early, so I watched that match, and Evo was executing that really well, and I was able to return the second serve probably as best as I could today. So it definitely helped.